Hey, we out here, man. It's another beautiful week of prophecy, man. A lot of shit been popping off in the news, man. Spiritually, the Most High been showing us that we ain't got much longer, man. You got the Pope going around on this bullshit ass tour, just signifying, man. Hey, America is falling, man. Right. Babylon is falling, man. Plain and simple. And you know, being in the know, the brothers throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth, man, we understand what this means, man. You simple as Americans don't understand. But this is uplifting us. This showing us that we don't have much longer, man. Because they were saying that Congress been asking the Pope, I can't remember how long, but this is the first time a Pope actually agreed to come to America and address Congress, man. So that's got to stand for something. That's got to show us that we in the end times, man. Right. And really what's about to happen, man, it really, spiritually what's going on, Esau know he got but a short time, man. He about to take the gloves off and come do the bidding of the Lord, which is putting all you simple ass people to death, man. Because it's time for the kingdom to be set up, man. In order for our kingdom to be set up, this kingdom has to be thrown down. Period, point blank, man.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right, and that's speaking on a spiritual note, the angels and men doing the work of the Most High that dwell in the heavens, man. It's the scriptures telling them to rejoice, because they've been waiting for this day, man. Diligently been waiting for this. Why? Because they serve the Most High hand and foot. And they know what's about to happen. So the Most High is telling them to rejoice. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Right. Woe to you people, man, walking through the four corners of this earth, man. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Right. So the so-called white man is playing plot, strategize what he gonna start doing to this world, man. As far as bringing in that new world order system, man. And this already been on the table. It's coming into fruition that he gonna go through with his enterprise, man. Which is putting all the worthless, useless eaters to death, man. And the only people that's gonna agree with his system is the ones he gonna keep alive, man.
That's right.
And the main target are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And there's documentations that you can go on the internet and see and prove that y'all the main focal point of who he want to erase off the face of the earth, man. Why? Because he look at Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as pests, man, as roaches, man.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus said the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Right, and it took vengeance, going all the way back to him giving away his birthright, man. So all throughout history, he's taking vengeance on these people because of that, man. He don't fleshly know that, but spiritually, that's what's going on. It go all the way back to Cain and Abel, man.
That show you that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, like the brother was saying, is these Edomites' focal point, man. That's who he really coming after, man.
Right. Hey, those are the major two players, man, in this movie, man. Esau and Jacob, man. And Jacob is the 12 tribes, man. So he got a bone to pick, man. He always had a bone to pick with these people. And if it wouldn't be for the Most High, man, Esau probably would put all these people to death, man. That's his goal, but the Most High got to intervene. That's just showing you the power that the Most High has given this devil, man. But the devil this white man don't understand that the Most High gave him that power and he can take it away. But he set this stupid ass, hey, the white man is the base of men, man. He's the stupidest creature walking the face of the earth.
That's right.
But he set him up over us to punish us. But in the midst of all that, the white man misunderstood that he was doing the job of the Most High. So now he caught up in his derisions, he gonna be brought down low, man. So these people can rule the earth, man.
Verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off and will cut off man and beast from it.
Right. So anything that's affiliated with Edom, meaning man or beast, the Most High gonna destroy that shit, man.
These 2/3.
Exactly. The scriptures say you join unto him, that's your ass too, man. But we're not concerned about y'all. Like we said, the major player is Esau and Jacob, the remnant of Jacob. 2/3 of y'all, fuck y'all, man.
That's right.
Y'all just doubles, man, in the movie, man. Go ahead.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Right, so he's gonna use his people to do it, man. Starting with the angels and on down the hierarchy, man. So that's a pleasure that his people have. Why? Because the scriptures tell us, man, it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those that troubled us. And hey, we got years and years of history of what you so-called white people have done to our people, man. So it's only a righteous thing for the Most High to allow his elect men to put his hands on them people, man.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power.
Right, and hey, we know the Lord's fury. We know what our people have been through, breaking the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, man. So imagine how furious he is with the people that put their hands on his people, man. We're furious, but it's not even a fraction of what the anger of the Most High. So these devils got hell to pay, man. We just waiting patiently, that's all. Being faithful saints, man.
This is for when the Ark was talking about why the Most High put Esau in power. This is Romans 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid, for he saith unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right, so the Most High is the judge, man, the ultimate judge. He deal however he want to deal, man. He is the ultimate judge. And he can have mercy. Hey, you can have two people, and he committed more sins than this man. But the Most High saying, I can have mercy on this guy and put this guy to death, man. It's up to him, man. Go ahead.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but it is of God that sheweth mercy. Verse 17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
Right, and that's what the Most High doing with the white man. He lifted him up to show his power, mainly to the nation of Israel. And like we're going to keep saying, not the 2/3, not the whole nation of Israel, the elect men, to show them the price you'll pay for offending the Most High, man. And we know the history. Coming into the know, now we understand what we have been through as a people and the reason why we go through what we go through. And actually to see our people walk around looking as docile as can be, man. Not even wanting to understand where they come from or what this all about, man. That's part of the Most High punishment.
That I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore, he hath mercy on whom he will have mercy, and on whom he will he hardeneth.
Right, and in this case, he hardened the so-called white man, just like he did in Egypt. He hardened Pharaoh's heart. Moses told Pharaoh to let his people go. He wouldn't do it. So he had to show his power through Pharaoh's hard-headedness. Nothing new under the sun. He's going to show his power through the white man's hard-headedness, man. Okay. And show mercy unto his people.
That's right.
This is Psalms 75, verse 7. But Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Right. And that's what's been going on throughout the history of the earth, man. He's been putting up one empire and cause another empire to bring that empire down, and they set up for a certain amount of time. And that amount of time is allotted from the Most High. It's not of man, like the Ark just brought out. It's not of him that willeth. I mean, that runneth, man. It's of him that willeth, man. And who that willeth is the Most High, man. That's in the Lord's Prayer, man. That his will be done, and it will be done. Why? Because he's the creator. He is the ultimate power.
As it is written in the scriptures, it's written that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. So really, the Lord is the ultimate king, really. To be honest, it's just not manifested as it's going to be when the Lord comes back and takes all the crowns off of these other nations' heads, man. That's why he's going to be called King of Kings. He already is in the heavens, and he technically is in the earth, but people don't acknowledge that, though. That's right. So when the Lord come back, he going to force it on these people, man. And y'all going to have to acknowledge that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and y'all going to bow down and worship, man, or die.
That's right.
Because when we were brought out of Egypt, man, you know, the Egyptians are the only ones that really witnessed that, them and our nation. So this time, and the people around and about, like Ammon and Moab, Ed, and Canaan, you know, all the other surrounding cities, Amalek, all of them, they heard of it, but they didn't witness it. So when we came through to go through and to walk through, they flexed up on us. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because they didn't witness it.
That's right.
At this time, every eye shall see it, man.
That's true.
That's why he says his name is going to be declared, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. Because everybody going to see the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
He going to prove it this time. Not that he made a mistake the first time, but this is his movie, man.
Right.
He's the director.
Every eye shall see, every ear shall hear, man.
This go around, everybody going to know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the power of the universe.
That's right.
Not Christ.
Exactly.
That's right.
I got a little bit more. Verse Romans 9 and 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?
Right, whoever resisted the Most High's will, nobody, man. You're going to do exactly what the Most High had you asked to do. Just like he had Nebuchadnezzar, man, eating grass like a cow, man. You're going to do exactly what the Most High tell you to do. Period, point blank.
God, and what was the end result of that? Nebuchadnezzar was like, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he said the basis of men as he pleased, man, over who he wants to, man. He give over the kingdom, he give over the dominion to the basis of men, man, to whomever he pleased, man. And even in that glory and in that dominion and in that rulership, man, he can still make you base in the side of all the nations, which he's doing to Esau right now, man.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be even worse in the kingdom, not only for Esau, but for you other heathens, man, because the Lord's gonna take you down and he's gonna have the nation of Israel ruling over you, man. Y'all gonna be slaves, man.
And rightfully so, man. Why? Because y'all put us in captivity, man. Every single nation. Put that sign around. Every nation on this sign outside of Israel, man, have taken our people into captivity, man. So, hey, alluding to Revelations 13, 9 to 10, man, all you people fit that. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. We didn't say it. We all for it, but we didn't say it. The Most High said it. And said, and the scripture just said, who has resisted his will? That's a part of his will.
Good precept. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High, shall take the kingdom and possesses the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Right. And it said, take the kingdom. What? You can go through the history, because the history of the world, man, is in this Bible, man. All the kingdoms. You're not going to find anywhere, whether you go in the history book or wherever, you're not going to hear that one king or ruler gave his kingdom over to another. Nah, Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar, they had to take that shit from the Egyptians, man. From Babylonians. Exactly.
Areas too, man. How to take it from all of them.
Yeah, right.
The Romans had to take it from the Greeks, man. They didn't give it to them. So that's the same thing with our kingdom, man. Now it's time for us to rule. So we're gonna take that shit by force from this so-called white man, because we know his track record. He ain't giving up shit, man. He gonna fight to the last soldier.
Verse 20, nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel to honor and another vessel unto dishonor? What if God, willing to shew his wrath, to make his power known, endured with long suffering the vessels fitted for vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, man? So that's why the Lord is being long suffering. That's why the Lord put these different nations up, especially Esau, being the main vessel of wrath fitted to destruction, is so that he could show the whole world the judgment and the recompense for being wicked, man. Because Esau is the most wicked, man. He is the border of wickedness. You can't get more wicked than Esau, man. So that's why the Most High set Esau up, man, to take his ass down, to show you the judgment for being a wicked ass motherfucker. And then you other heathens, y'all gonna see that, and y'all gonna be like, okay, nah, we don't fuck around and be like Esau, because all the other nations want to be like Esau, man. Even though all these other nations, they talk shit about America, they talk shit about the Caucasian race, they still try to be like the Caucasian race the most they can, man. You got motherfuckers in South Africa 100, 200 years ago, they was wearing tribal dress, ukuda bukuda in the jungle. Now they wearing suits and ties, man.
Right.
You got Moab and Ammon, they used to be a certain shade of brown. Now they trying to get their skin lighter. They trying to fix their eyes, fix their noses, straighten out their hair. Why? Because they look up to Esau, man.
That's why the whole course of the world is out of order. Because the base of men, which is the so-called white man, been set up to rule, man. That's why this place is, hey, from sea to shining sea, one corner to the other corner, man. This shit is just coast to coast wickedness, man. Why? Because everybody following the customs of the lowest man on the totem pole.
And that's a learning point, so to say, man. Because Most High basically letting Esau do all that bullshit so he can show the elect that's not the right way to rule, man.
Right. And because he could have set up any of them other nations, man, which he did. He did set up all
them had to turn.
Right, had to turn the rule over us. And it was a slap in the face, man. Because, hey, these them boys, man, 12 tribes of Israel, these are the most special people on the face of the earth, man. And to have a heathen ruling over you, man, that's a huge slap in the face.
Scripture on that, precept. There's the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men.
Right. Just backing up everything we're saying about the so-called white man. He give the kingdom to whoever he will, man. And he gave the kingdom to all those other nations over us because we broke his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
So now we're coming to the end of our punishment, and now he's going to give it to whomever he will. And that's going to be the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. Exactly. Because he said they should be the head and you should be the tail. We the fucking tail right now. And these people look at us as such.
Don't you always save the best for last, man?
Exactly.
No, we won't get that kingdom, Lord willing, for that elect. It's going to last forever, man.
Yep. And that point you always bring out. To endure, man, make you tough, man. And look how long we had to endure, man. People ruling over us, man. So that's why he say we're going to be perfect. You know, the Most High, he's going to work his wonders and put the laws on our inward parts. But coming back into the knowing, understanding what we've been through as a people, hey, we ain't trying to go off no more, man. Once these bodies, nah, it ain't going to happen. Especially after the Most High exemplify his powers, man, this time. It's going to be impossible to go off, man. Ain't going to be like them simple, stupid-ass niggas in the wilderness, man. As soon as the Most High bring you through the water, you building golden cows and shit. Nah, that ain't happening this time, man. 2/3 of you niggas gonna get put in, all you wicked ass niggas who will do that, be smoking weed in the kingdom and shit, you're gonna get put to death over here, man.
That's right.
Plain and simple. Are you adulterous and all that bullshit? Nah, the Most High ain't playing that this time, man.
You always say, man, we can't have, like we always say, we can't have no niggas in the kingdom, man. Niggas will be trying to steal your cherry, man.
Yep.
And they got their own cherry type shit, man.
Yep.
Can't have no niggas in the
And
kingdom, man.
damn sure can't have no Edomites in the kingdom. Not walking around regular, you gonna have a fucking chain on your neck, man.
GOCC, Rick Hard, will not be in the kingdom, man.
Exactly.
All that shit.
Regardless of how you feel, my brother, how you break it down, there will be no Edomites in the kingdom, man.